Hello, everyone.
Hello. I'm Point.
And I'm Click.
aka Jody.
And Wendy.
And this is Nancy Drew, number...
Sea of Darkness, number 32.
32. It's a fun number.
This is the most recent game as of filming.
And it's my favorite.
Yeah. It's like in the top 5 of my favorites.
It's a very good game.
Extremely. And hopefully they'll be releasing a new one soon, maybe.
Midnight in Salem, we're waiting for you.
Yes. Hint, hint. Her interactive. Anyway.
Let them take their time.
They've taken like a year.
They're making an entire engine.
Okay. See, Point here actually studies this stuff. Click does not.
I would rather wait for a good game than have a rushed bad game.
See, but I feel like we're going to have to wait for a rushed bad game.
Have a little faith.
I'm trying.
Okay.
I have more faith than most Nancy Drew fans, believe me. Anyway, this is Sea of Darkness, and it's wonderful. So, here's our new game.
Going amateur.
Or master.
I say amateur. I like the task list.
There is a basic task list.
I like the extended task list.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay,
And then
fine.
Amateur
Okay.
it is. We're not going to be that impressive, but we're not going to get stuck.
We wouldn't have gotten stuck anyway.
Listen, you know what?
That's going to terrify the viewers. That's going to terrify the viewers.
Oh, alright. That's terrifying.
Actually, I was talking about the soda can the first time. Hi, I'm Nancy Drew, and this is my center of operations.
Wendy,
my
no.
desk.
Stop.
Sorry, in most of the earlier games, actually from number 15 to number 26, they used that.
Yeah, Nancy has a nicer room now. I wonder if they moved.
Oh, wow, this is a really long letter. We should probably read that.
Do you want to be Nancy or should I be Nancy?
This is to Nancy.
Should I? Oh, I'm sorry. Should I be Dagny or do you want to be Dagny?
You can be Dagny.
Nancy, I got your contact info through a friend of mine. That's really tiny handwriting. Moira Chisholm? I should know this.
Chisholm, I think it is.
Chisholm? I feel like it started. Oh well. Moira, my friend. I think you did some good. I can't read.
Okay, I'll read it.
I'm sorry. I
think-
tried. I am exceedingly nearsighted.
Okay, we'll get glasses then.
I have asked 5 times now.
Okay, well, we'll be going to the optometrist at some point. I got your contact
sorry,
info
I'm
through a
blind.
friend of mine, Moira Chisholm. I think you did some good sleuthing work with her in Scotland not too long ago. She did, that was 2 games ago. 3 games ago. 2 games ago, I just like to pretend that game doesn't exist.
Same.
First, some background on yours truly. You can officially call me a locator of fine goods, per se. Nice things get lost, nice things stay buried for a while. I find the nice things, I get a piece of the pie. In other words, I'm a treasure hunter.
Treasure.
Did I say treasurer hunter? I probably
No, you didn't.
Okay, sorry. Currently, I'm in Iceland, a small town called Skipbrod. When I first arrived, the Hyrlakeid was beached nearby, with a long-standing rumor about a treasure concealed somewhere within this old merchant ship. The ship is pretty important to the citizens of Skipbrod, and they held a festival each year to celebrate the year it crashed on their shores. Why celebrate a shipwreck? Don't ask me. I helped to restore the ship along with my business partner Magnus Kjælsen under 2 conditions.
Not Icelandic.
Number 1, I would be entitled to a portion of any treasure we found, and number 2, we couldn't begin a formal search until this year's festival was finished. We dolled the ship up all pretty, polished the hull, and Magnus planned to sail it in to commemorate the festival's start date. But when the ship arrived, empty. No Magnus, no sign of struggle, nothing. He's just gone. I think Magnus is up to something shady. I think he found the treasure, and now I want you to find him. I've booked you on the next flight into Reykjavik.
Reykjavik.
Reykjavik. A car will take you to Skipbroad. I'll meet you in town. Bon voyage, Dagny Silver.
Phew, finally made it to town. Whew, it's freezing out here.
It's gonna be lower quality
Hi there.
in the video.
Are you
so
Miss Silva?
Finally, she arrives. I think I'm half made of ice at this point. So, you're Nancy, huh? I'm Dagny. I'm part of the ship restoration team, the one who called you in. You can call me Boss Lady if you want. Or my queen. Or Dagny, whatevs.
Let's go with Dagny for now and work our way up to the big stuff. Can I help?
Yes. Find my missing, skeeving, backstabbing business partner, Magnus.
I'm sensing you're a little stressed out about this.
Ugh. I'm so mad I've been an inch away from setting this town on fire.
On fire? Are you okay?
What?
Except for
Oh, just a fire comment. I thought...
I don't like gun
Metaphors, Nancy. Keep up with me here.
You just
So
remind
listen,
me of Hulk's
right now
villain.
I'm focused on this town, Skibrot. There's this ship in town that was being rebuilt. Real old, 18th century. I offered to sponsor the rebuilding project to get the ship floating again. Mostly because I'm super nice and cool like that. But also because there's a rumor about a treasure on board worth millions. Magnus, the man in charge of the project, and my business partner promised we'd find it and split the earnings.
But he's gone missing now?
Yep. And left me looking like a fool.
When did he vanish, or was there any proof that he disappeared intentionally?
Ooh, when did he vanish? Let's not be accusatory yet.
When did he vanish?
He disappeared sometime before our ship crashed into the harbor. They say he must have fallen in the water, but the guy sails for a living. You know what sailors don't do? Drown.
I mean,
I think the people who were in charge of the Titanic would disagree with you on that point.
yeah. Also, was he manning the entire ship by himself?
It's not that big, Jody.
Still, like, usually you don't want to be the only one on a boat. Oh well.
I get it, you think he ran off with the gold then, or that doesn't prove he disappeared on his own.
First one.
I get it. You think he ran off with the gold then?
After enough time in the biz, a girl knows when she's being backstabbed. If he did find the treasure, I need you to track down Magnus and make him play fair.
And if I find the treasure, I'll find Magnus.
Yes. The key to finding the treasure is learning about that ship.
So everything's interconnected. Sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Can I take a look at the ship?
Technically, yes.
Awesome. How do I get on board?
By not being me, apparently. Elizabeth controls the ship, and she hates my guts. She removed the gangway to my ship that I paid for.
Did she give you a reason?
Oh, something about her family line and ancient blood feuds and murders and, you know, normal boring stuff. Talk to Soren, the festival organizer. He'll make sure she lets you on.
What do people in town think about Magnus's disappearance, or should we just leave?
Ask.
What do people in town think about Magnus's disappearance?
They're all like, ooh, the ocean is super dangerous in the winter, and ooh, hypothermia and blah, blah, blah. You know, Icelander stuff.
But without a body, you're still convinced he faked his death.
Yep, which apparently doesn't take a lot of work in Iceland.
How'd you meet Magnus?
How'd you meet Magnus?
I heard about the rumor of the treasure through my connections. Then I approached him. He's a hard guy to pin down, that Magnus. Turns out he's been looking for the treasure for years. I just happened to come in at an opportune moment.
What would Magnus do with the treasure?
Desperately wants to buy his own ship. He's a ship guy.
Ship
guys are
like
like
that.
So
played
the
this
ship
game
he
too many
helped
times.
rebuild isn't
I love
his?
this game.
We funded it, but it's town property.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Sorry about this. This game is kind of front-loaded with dialogue. There's a little more action later on. But right now, you need to meet everyone and be like, hello. So
Oh,
here's
it's
your
him.
fave.
It's him. He's here.
This is Point's problematic fave.
Hi there.
Listen.
I'm looking for Soren.
You must be Nancy. I'm Soren, the organizer of the Ancestors Festival. I run the Culture Center here in Skiprot.
Nice to meet you. Can you help me get onto the ship?
Ah, the Herlikide. Is Elizabeth not manning the gangway?
The gangway's missing, unfortunately.
Oh, dear. Well, that's highly unusual. I'll take care of it straight away for you. Elizabeth is a rose, truly. But she does have thorns.
Soren's frickin' obnoxious sweater.
What do you think happened to Magnus?
I admit I haven't the faintest
I'm
idea.
knitting
That man's
like a
mind
sweater
is
that
a
looks like
hive
that,
of
by the
mysteries,
way.
an enigma, an impenetrable den.
So you two
enigma.
never really talked?
An
I'm sorry, that's an
understatement.
inside joke.
Why, the man hardly spoke 10 words to me the entire time I knew him. I do hope he's all right, though. If he were to turn up, say, less than alive, it would spell bad news for me. I'm already disliked, and it would only show the others how easy it is to make someone disappear.
Because clearly, if a guy goes missing out at sea, we blame the guy in charge of the cultural center.
No, I think it's just like, we don't like Soren, let's kill him for no reason.
Same.
That's kind of not funny, but it's hilarious.
What is this place?
This is
like a
my
game
battle
of
station,
Mafia.
the place where I endeavor to fight my way through the thickest mysteries of Icelandic history. Here, confusing ancient shipwrecks and obscure writings from millennia past are converted into knowledge and truth.
He's so
Also, I have
passionate.
swords.
And
He has swords. I love swords.
So, you're a historian, archaeologist?
A bit of both. I dabble. I spent some years at Harvard pursuing my doctorate in Viking history before returning to Skiprot for research. I'm one of the only few to ever travel in this town. Everyone here should try it sometime. Really shakes up the old bag of prejudices.
I guess that explains why you don't have much of an accent.
Oh, quite.
Tell me about your research.
Sharp things. Ceremonial sharp things. Wedding spears, funeral spears, new baby celebration daggers, birthday axes, congrats bows. Turns out, Vikings have a lot of weapons for every occasion. Nothing says I love you like a new murder tool. Most of these can be found on shipwrecks or near burial sites. Luckily, there are no lack of those in these parts, so I've got plenty of work to do. Old Gudrun over there is my favorite of all. She's a replica, not an original. I use her to knock icicles off the roof.
Bye-bye.
Talk about
Bye now.
overkill, though. Like, I can see why no one in the town would like you if you're just walking around with like a giant. Let me show you what Gudrun looks like.
Let him live.
I don't know.
Wow, I'd hate to be on the chopping end of one of those blades.
Yeah, see? Like, I don't know. I feel like
Foreshadowing.
if I just saw some guy walking around and like knocking icicles off with that thing, I would probably not like him either, frankly. I would probably be kind of concerned.
I like Soren. He's my problematic.
Everything in the gift shop is available for purchase.
Oh yeah, so if you unlock, if you buy all
I'll
of the
need to earn
things in
some
the
money
gift shop,
first.
then you get a special achievement. Are we gonna try to get as many of the achievements as possible?
I mean, I've already unlocked all of them because I'm a nerd.
Wow, okay, never mind.
I mean, we can still do it, but keep in mind, that means we have to do that stupid puzzle to earn the money repeatedly. We could always cut that out, I guess.
Yeah, I can farm.
Well, do we want to... Never mind. Yeah, you can buy a sword here.
Yeah, you can.
And lots of other cool stuff. Oh, and Cocoa Kringles. It's not a Nancy Drew game unless there's Cocoa Kringles somewhere. Let's look around.
Do you just want to do the knot puzzle to knock it out of the way?
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, we don't get... He hasn't asked us to do that yet, has he?
No, I don't think he has.
Never mind, we're not doing the knot puzzle. Nobody said anything about a knot puzzle.
Try to not spoil things,
Sorry.
if you would. This is kind of pointless, but it's fun to look at. Yes. It's the Herlikide. By the way, if I'm pronouncing something correctly in Icelandic, it means that someone says it at some point in the game. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, either no one says it in the game and I didn't look up the pronunciation, Or else someone did say it in the game, but I'm too lazy to pronounce it correctly because it's hard. Sorry to our Icelandic viewers, if there are any of you there. Look at all this cool stuff going on. There's going to be a Skipbrat sing-off on December 19th.
Can Nancy attend that?
No, it's over.
Aw.
She's here after the festival. So I guess it's like late December. Is it before or after Christmas? Because there are Christmas decorations up.
I don't know.
Oh,
Come to think of it.
Wait. Also, due to circumstances surrounding the Hirlakai's crash during the opening ceremonies, all remaining activities have been postponed. Please respect the community's request to stay at home and out of the port until further notice. So actually, she can't attend because it's canceled. Oh yeah, there's also
Only
this.
one signature? Ouch. Well, maybe I should sign.
Petition to stop the desecration of our history! 6 exclamation points. Mind if I read this?
Go for it.
Corrupt business doers Magnus Kildson and Dagny Silva want to ruin all that is good about Skipbrat's culture by exchanging our sacred way of life for tourist grubby money. Ever since the ship project began, we have seen increasing crowds and a different atmosphere in town, all over a useless hunk of floating wood. Things are changing and our traditions have been thrown to the wayside. The old ways, the good ways, are disappearing too soon. Our ancestors would be ashamed of what we've become. That's why I, Gunner, want to keep everything the same way it's always been. Forever! Sign if you agree.
Same.
So, we can sign this. Wait a second. No, we don't want to automatically update Java now. Sorry. Computer kerfluffle. Let's not
Kerfluffle?
sign that right now. Yeah, that's a fun word to say.
Could you finish setting up the knots display?
There we are.
You just need to match the images to the knot they create. I do it myself, but I don't have the time.
Sure, leave it to me.
Oh, Nancy, you
doormat.
Yeah, seriously. Okay. So... I'm not very good at this.
I can do this if you want me to. Wendy?
Yeah. Actually, wait, I think I'm getting it.
Okay.
Does this look right?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Actually,
Oops. Sorry, I
yeah,
accidentally backed
also that's
out.
not right.
Okay. Point's gonna do this one.
I'll drive, it's cool. Why do you disable the touchpad on your computer? What did it do to you?
It erased half my essay
That's
in my freshman writing class.
valid, I guess.
So yeah, I kind of hate touchpads.
I got the easy one.
Yes.
I don't know anything about knots.
I think that's the last one.
Listen, no it's not. It's not the same. I'm a wreck. Wait, okay. No, wait, no! Ah! This looks right to me.
But Jody, I really do think that's the pulled tight version and that's the loose version.
This is this doesn't have enough. Really?
This is the pulled tight version of this one. I'm pointing to
Yeah,
the...
but this has an entire other...
No,
like-
you just can't see it because it's pulled tight.
Give me a minute. Let me do this one first.
Okay.
Okay, looking at that.
Wait, I think I've got it, but...
This isn't right, is it? You do
I
it.
think that.
That looks better, yeah. Wait, switch the second and third ones.
Perfect.
There we
Soren
are.
should be happy
Team
about
effort.
this.
Wait, Pick up the on the right. Yeah, there you go. Don't even try to get me to say
Gunpowder. Looks like someone wrote a note for themselves.
Did I ever find that? I don't recall ever finding that.
that. It's not really that relevant.
I could use a little space, Nancy.
Shut up, Soren. We're just trying to be friendly.
Yeah, but that's what happens if you try to talk to people and they don't have anything to say. They're actually like,
People are actually
Leave me
kind of mean
alone.
to you in this town.
not as mean as they are to you in some of them.
That's true. I don't know, I'm just used to like the ones where you can go up and initiate a conversation and they'll go, "Hiya Nancy, how are you?" And then you have to say bye.
Yeah, but in this game also, it automatically says goodbye as soon as you don't have any more dialogue options.
Are we frozen? Oh, there we go.
Who let you on board? If you're here for the festival, it's cancelled.
Rude.
I didn't mean to intrude. I'd just like to have a look around, if that's okay. My name's Nancy Drew. I'm a visitor.
I know you're a tourist. We're a town of 300.
I'm not a tourist. I'm here to investigate. Thanks for setting up that gangway for me, by the way.
The gangway was meant for Soren. I didn't know he planned to let strangers on board. Are you with that snake of a woman?
Rude. Okay.
Do we Dagny, yes I'm working with her, or it's complicated?
It's complicated? I don't know.
Dagny and I are dating.
It's complicated.
If you're after just the gold, I want nothing to do with you. Leave.
Wait, I'm not after any treasure. I just want to help find Magnus.
Magnus?
Look, I think we might have gotten off on the wrong foot. Maybe I should start over.
think?
My name's Nancy.
Can't get over
It's
how
really
pretty
nice to meet
everyone in
you.
this game is.
I'm Elizabeth. I run the Misty Skip pub in town. What do you want with Magnus?
Oh, good. So you know him?
That's a question, isn't it? I thought I knew him. Maybe I was wrong.
Ba-da-da-da.
Sounds like quite the mysterious guy.
Ooh, sounds like quite the mysterious guy.
It doesn't matter. I want nothing to do with him now. Or you.
What do you think happened to Magnus? The current rumor is that he fell overboard.
Do I think he is drowned? Is that what you're asking?
He might have, or I didn't mean it that way.
Well, I didn't mean it that way.
I didn't mean it that way.
I certainly hope so. Some people think he ran off with some old treasure. It may be a coincidence. It may not.
Dagny doesn't think it was a coincidence at all.
So, you've been talking to the others.
Just a bit here and there.
Even if the treasure were real,
detective.
Magnus wouldn't
What do
be
you
able to
think I'm
find
gonna
it.
do?
He's completely oblivious. To the world. To everything. The man lives in a cabin in the mountains. Too lofty to concern himself with human affairs.
Guess where
I'll
we
let you
get to
go.
go?
Bye now.
Not for a while, though. So you get to look around on the ship.
I'm on a boat!
I'm on a boat! Look at me! I should stop. Yeah, we're trying to keep this channel semi-family friendly.
That's a really outdated meme.
But it's retro at this point.
Okay, so should I be Magnus?
Sure.
Okay.
Only Dagny and Magnus have radio keys, apparently.
Oh, okay, this is actually just information. I don't think I really need to read this out loud.
Wait a second. Okay, this includes the boat puzzle that... I can't remember whether you need to solve it, but it's helpful, so let's take a picture of that.
Go for it.
Now stop calling those sails canvas things! Magnus.
At one point, Magnus does have a journal, and I call reading it.
Yeah, but I think that's...
No, maybe
Below
Nancy
deck.
shouldn't touch that. Sorry.
I mean...
This radio looks new, but the key's missing.
You can't access that till later. I know what you're trying to do.
So, cool map, cool map.
This definitely looks like the original helm. Someone made off with some of the decorations, though.
Guess what puzzle you get to solve later?
Although I guess this game is somewhat better about hiding the puzzles than some of the others.
Cool below deck area where you can only go like 2 places. So this is the captain's room, which includes a really short bed.
I don't know if that bed is necessarily all that short.
It looks short to me. And I'm me, I'm short, so...
Okay, I'm shorter.
Shut up. Can we do this yet? I don't think we
No,
can.
no, Jody, you can't do that till like the end of the game.
You're bad. Take these pins.
Wow, an antique desk, and it's in pristine condition. Time to break it open.
Oh,
I love this
Nancy.
one.
I need to figure out the rules being used in each row here.
Give me a minute. I figured this out last time, I just forgot. So it's yellow, and it's 8. Wait, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they all add up to 9, okay.
Yeah, they all add up to 9.
So it's... this one's also yellow. 2, 3...
The reason it's yellow, by the way, is because there are 3 yellows and 4 reds in each row.
Yeah, sorry if that wasn't clear. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then that's red. Follow.
So, Dagny's trying to keep a low profile. I wonder if that's why she called me instead of going to the police about Magnus.
Okay, let's read this.
Okay.
Iceland government reports big treasure to be found. National authorities have declared a renewed interest in a historical missing treasure case, according to the Reykjavik news report. The treasure is reportedly located somewhere near the small Icelandic town of Skipbrot, situated along the southern coast. Established as a popular historic site after the Lackey Fissure eruption of 1783, the site has served as a local tourist destination in recent years thanks to a nearby beach Dust Each Indiaman which has sat untouched but visible for centuries. Information about the treasure's origin has not yet been released, and authorities could not be reached for comment. This is the Santa Fe Gazette.
Which is weird, but anyway, then Dagny's note is, seriously, who leaked this? Have you been running your mouth? I hope you realize it's gonna take a lot of dough to make this disappear. Dagny.
No, wait. I'm kind of amused by this thing on the other side. International bear smuggling ring, something perplexed, and this girl
Leave
is
something perplexed. Yeah, I don't think you can take the sticky note off.
No, you can't. I'm just curious. Okay,
Oh, wait,
here
here we
is
are.
Magnus's diary.
I am a brooding sea captain. Let's go. I'm not gonna do an accent. Today my head feels worse than ever. I have not slept in 3 days. I can't stop thinking about the ship. Toomey and I have moved on board into the captain's quarters. Elizabeth finds it strange, me living amongst the ruins of a dead crew. I can't blame her. Last night I saw a shadow moving on the ship's deck, just out of the light's reach. Have started keeping Toomey with me for safety. Toomey's the dog. Do we know that yet? Toomey's a dog.
Yeah.
Midnight thought. What if the treasure isn't on board at all? What if it's somewhere else entirely? What if the real treasure was the friends we made along the way? It doesn't say that, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, with friends like Magnus and Dagny.
Yeah,
Such
real
great
friendly.
friends. Okay, moving along.
This winter is darker than ever. It feels like it may never end. With Lawrence, nothing is a coincidence. Lawrence is the captain. Not Magnus, the guy that used to be the captain before he died.
The one who had the ship.
Yeah. He meant for this treasure to be found. I'm getting closer, and the more I uncover, the more scared I am to say anything. I sense that someone is following in my tracks, ever so slightly out of sight. I found my journal open on my desk this morning. I always lock it away, and last week I thought I heard someone outside my cabin out in the snow. But when I peeked out, no one was there. I'm not imagining this. It's real. I swear it is. There is no one I can trust, not even Dagny, not even Elizabeth. This town has their cute tourist story, but I alone know the truth. It's interesting, this one has a line between them. Okay. Searching for these pieces has been the thread connecting the seams of my life. I found the first when I was a boy, a small button, clearly old and carved, with no sense of its belonging. I never told Elizabeth about any of it. Every weekend, my private clients ask me to chart a new course for some tourist destination. They always want to go to the same 4 dive spots, the same 6 beachside bars, the same 3 ports. While I sail, I think of the treasure, and I think of Elizabeth. I think of this life she deserves. Oh, I think of the life she deserves. I can't give her my life. Constantly being at sea, constantly on the clock. Something has to change. This treasure is the way out. Pabby. No, sorry, that looks like a D. You have bad handwriting, Magnus. Pabby's funeral was today. Afterwards, I went to the ship and worked. I know there's an answer buried in Lawrence's breadcrumbs. It's right in front of me. Elizabeth stayed beside me all day, long into the evening. She didn't argue with me, just reached for my hand. I wish I could tell her about the footlocker and the items within it. I didn't know that they were her family's when I found them, I suppose. But that's not an excuse for continuing to keep them, is it? Someday I'm going to make things right with her. I just hope that when that happens, she can forgive me. At the funeral, my uncle reminded me that my father used to call me Little Thrond, after the famous moody sailor of my childhood sagas. It is written that Thrond's heart was ever false. Perhaps I, too, am a liar at my core. I miss him so much.
Sounds like he's gone through some troubled times lately. Is this a code?
Oi. I'm close to figuring out the lock in my quarters. The combination is tied back to title-sounding depth charts. When the locator compass is placed correctly on the chart, 4 numbers will be visible in the locator's holes. These 4 numbers will open the lock when entered in increasing order. I have half the locator now. Tracing some faint markings at the top of the main mast revealed the total sum of all 4 numbers visible in the locator's holes. That means I still need to find at least 2 numbers to be able to locate the correct place to put the locator. 1 number is hidden in Lawrence's antique map on the wall. I need only break this code to see which letters to pin. My search continues for a 2nd number, and the other half of the locator. Time is running out. Then there's this puzzle.
Mind if I try this
I bet
one?
Magnus is in the middle
take
of solving
it.
this. Looks like one of these words is scrambled within each row and column.
This is the worst puzzle.
No, it's not.
I hate this puzzle.
This is probably going to be fast-forwarded through, so... Let's see...
But, do you want to talk for a bit about the game, and then skip ahead later?
How about you talk while I solve?
Okay, so... Sea of Darkness is, like, my favorite game so far. And I like it for a lot of reasons, and, I guess it's mostly the art. I really love the art in this game. I am currently studying video game art and animation, and so the art of games is something that I'm always paying attention to, and always admired about my favorite games. Art is what makes games stand out to me. And if you look at the previous Nancy Drew games in the series, the art is not great. Not great is an understatement. It's pretty darn bad at times. But in this game, all of the snow is beautiful. The fur on Dagny's coat is beautiful. The faces are beautiful. Soren is beautiful. Soren is beautiful. I guess also the water is great. I love the water. I love everything about this game. Except this puzzle. I hate this puzzle. It's a stupid puzzle.
Yeah,
But yeah, do you want to skip forward from here? Because I've run out of things to say quite abruptly.
Okay.
Okay, so skipping 3, 2, 1.
Hey, so we're back, and I forgot it actually doesn't show you the completed puzzle, it just shows
Like the minute you punch in the last letter, it cuts to it having the paper over it, which is fine.
But yeah, sorry.
If you were looking for solutions, look on one of the many other Nancy Drew walkthrough sites.
Yeah. Universal Hint System is great. I don't know if it has one for this. When I first played it
now.
Yeah, when I first played it, they hadn't written one yet. But those are all the letters you need. Let's see. Oh look, Christmas decorations. Illuminati confirmed.
I think I need to get all the wooden sections
I like
pressed
puzzles
down.
like this.
You're trying to get all the sections down, not up.
Oh, my bad. I really like puzzles, but I hate listening to directions. What up? Stop this. Haha.
And let's see. You want to read
Yeah,
Magnus,
I'll
I'll be
be Magnus.
Elizabeth? And I think this episode's getting kind of long. I say we end it here.
Okay. Do you want to read these notes next time, or
No,
read
let's
them now?
end it once. Let's read these letters and then end it.
Alright, cool. So, Dear Elizabeth, hi. I miss you. I don't know what that says.
Magnus! The entire point of this exercise is to communicate! That means long letters. If I only get to see you once a week these days, we better make it count. Remember what we talked about. This is good for us. Okay, I'll start. This week, I booked an audio rep for the Ancestors Festival this year. Soren is, as usual, making it difficult, double-checking every invoice, and worse, he takes organization to smothering levels. I can tell he doesn't trust me at all anymore. That hurts, but at the same time I can't help but wonder if there's more to it he isn't telling me. He seems protective to a fault. My old roommate, Asa, wrote me from Paris. She sends her love to you. She's still doing the backpacking thing. I admire how free she seems. I don't think she will be home for the holidays this year. Hopefully you will be. I want to finally put up a tree this year. Can we do that? Can we get a tree and decorate? It'll be all ours, just like you and me. Isn't that cute? Love, Seta.
Elizabeth, fine, we can get a tree. No to decorations. Never decorations. The Limericks book is coming along well. I think I'm onto something niche. But I miss Skipbroad. I miss the dog. And also you. When I return, I'd like to borrow the Langspill from the Misty Skip. M.
Magnus, where's your sense of holiday cheer? And fine, I'll limit myself to 2 strings of lights. You'll like it once it's all done, I promise. You always have. No, you can't take the Langspiel out of the pub, love. It's great-grandmother's, and I don't want it broken. What do you want that thing for anyway? It's just an antique. I doubt anyone's played the thing in years. Speaking of the dog, Toomey and I are in a classic war film marathon. I watch for the plot, he watches for the horses. He jumps up, barking, and presses his nose to the screen whenever they run past. He's a cute one. I'm glad you let me watch him this time. Lots of love and kisses, Elizabeth.
Magnus seems pretty insistent over this long spiel thing.
Elizabeth, I need the long spiel.
Long spiel.
That's a word. Please, I promise to take good care of it. I'll wait until the festival's over to have a look. I'm being quite serious. I love you too. Stay warm.
And that's the last of them.
So
no,
we
wait.
will...
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, that's bad. So we will pick up here next time,
Okay.
investigating the spooky ship full of stuff about past relationships.
Yeah. Until next time,
Stay warm.
stay warm.
I'm Point.
And I'm Click. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I guess we're YouTubers now, so we have to say that.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay. And that's it. Bye, everyone.
See ya.